Alright, hello and welcome back. It's still Amoeba. We're going to have a nice change of pace. We're going to go from a wonderfully developed Nintendo GameCube game called Super Monkey Ball with a full development team to an indie free-to-play Steam platformer made by one guy. And instead of 30 minutes, this will hopefully take about 3 minutes to beat. So time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, this is you have 10 seconds. The gimmick of the game is that you have 10 seconds per stage. We should never take that long. Real simple run and jump platformer. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. We'll get a few power-ups later on. None of them really matter. It's a weird game. So this is a really tight jump. Oh my god. There we go. So if you're nearly frame perfect on all of your jumps in that last level, you can skip the final jump, the second to last jump, so that you can just... It's really difficult to talk while you're playing this game. But yeah, we just got a double jump at the end of that level. That was the end of World 1. There's only 4 worlds in this game. So we can now double jump. The arrow platforms are elevators? Teleport? No, what do you call them? Whatever they're called. They move you. The main challenge of this game is actually the fact that each stage starts with like a fade in, but you can actually control the character from the moment the fade in starts. So we actually need to memorize and have all the stages in our head before we play the game, because you've got to know how to move before the stage even begins. So like now we're already moving, but you can't actually see the stage for the first second or so, which on stages like this is a nightmare, because if you just hold right there you actually die before the fade in even starts. So you have to know what stage you're going to be doing next, what movement you need to be holding. Power up at the end of World 2 was goggles to let us go through water. There wasn't any water before then. Nothing to suggest that we couldn't already go through water, but there we are. But it does allow us to... Water allows us to jump infinitely in it, as opposed to only having a double jump. When you're on these arrow platforms, you really want to just keep jumping, keep yourself in the air. We now have a magnet. And this is the last area of the game. We want to jump when we use the magnets, because that shoots us up faster than just holding it. This is probably the hardest stage in this world to do right. That's another stage that if you just hold left there, you'll die before the fade-in even finishes. This stage is almost exactly the same as 3-9. Don't know why. And then this is the final stage of the run. Once I get to the end of this stage, it's time. So if you thought speedruns couldn't be really short, here we are. And to really mix up the game, to really throw us off our curve, you get 50 seconds for this stage. That's it. It's just a big stage. Alright, time is coming up in a second. Time. And that was it. So that was You Have 10 Seconds, a 3-minute platformer. It's completely free on Steam. If you fancy having a day to spend learning a new speed game, this is brilliant. Yeah. 3:17. That's trash.